Even with the assistance of excellent internet resources, getting a divorce is never a simple process. Because of this, it is extremely important to be aware of the warning signs and the common motivating factors that lead to a divorce. As a married person, gaining an understanding of the factors that lead to the dissolution of marriages can assist you in strengthening your own partnership, improving your ability to make decisions regarding marriage, and becoming a more effective support system for married people in your immediate environment. For the purpose of determining the reasons behind the failure of marriages, 1,000 people in the United States who are either divorced or in the process of becoming divorced were interviewed. According to these figures, the following are some of the most likely reasons why marriages come to an unhealthy conclusion. Top reasons couples tie the knot. One way to shed light on the underlying causes of divorce is to gain an understanding of the reasons why people get married. When asked about the primary reason they got married, over half of the married couples who ended up divorcing stated that it was to ensure their financial security. The percentage of women who stated that financial concerns were a driving force in their marriage was significantly higher than the percentage of men who said the same thing. 44% of women claimed this. As a result of the persistent gender pay gap, which will result in women being paid 22.2% less than men on average in 2022, it is not unexpected that an increasing number of women feel the need for their spouses to provide the support that they are experiencing. On the other hand, considering that 39% of women cited love as their top incentive for getting married, it was surely not far behind. There were 689,308 divorces that took place in 2021. It is very important to take note of the fact that the rate of divorce in first marriages is approximately 50%, while the rate of divorce in subsequent marriages is considerably greater. In order to file for a certain kind of divorce and dissolve a marriage, a couple must first define the grounds for divorce in court. There are several different types of divorces. As a result of problems that cannot be resolved, the majority of people opt for a divorce that is not based on fault. Incompatibility was claimed as the reason for divorce by 31% of couples who filed for divorce, demonstrating that irreconcilable differences are a common reason for divorce. Adultery continues to be the most common reason for divorce, despite the fact that marital strife is a common cause of divorce. An affair was a contributing factor in 34% of marriages that were surveyed, according to the overall results of the survey. Adultery is a permissible justification for a divorce that is based on fault. Despite the fact that divorces based on fault are more difficult to manage, couples who have been through an extramarital affair may choose to go through a no-fault divorce occasionally because it is less difficult to deal with. In addition, divorce frequently occurs as a result of family disagreement, insufficient connection, excessive strife, and economic distress are all factors that play a role. In spite of the fact that these issues are the primary reasons for the dissolution of marriages, couples who are going through a divorce do not always see them as warning signs that their marriage is collapsing. In spite of the fact that rejection from loved ones was responsible for 43% of all divorces, just 21% of the people who participated in the survey considered it to be a warning sign that their marriage was in danger. Among those who participated in the study, just 27% of respondents stated that they and their spouse had reached a decision to end their marriage together. According to this, the majority of divorces are initiated by one of the spouses. It is common for the majority of divorces to take place between the 3rd and 7th years of married life. Only 4% of married couples end up divorcing after 10 years of life together. It is estimated that approximately 92% of individuals who have been through a divorce are aware of another individual who has also been through a divorce. 63% of people who have been through a divorce believe that they could have avoided the conflicts that they had if they had been better knowledgeable about the obligations that come with being married. 59% of newlyweds responded that the reason they broke up during the first year of their marriage was because they were not compatible with one another. The important elements for getting married. The need for a lifelong partner was also a motivating factor, with 39% of married people citing this as the reason they tied the knot. Nearly half of all males, 42%, said this was the main reason they tied the knot. For males, wanting to settle down with a family ranked second. Some main reasons for getting married are as follows. Financial security, 42%. Companionship, 39%. Love, 36%.
Starting a family, 34%. Convenience, 28%. Medical insurance, 25%. Societal and/or family pressures, 7%. Making a commitment, ease, health insurance, legal considerations, social and familial influences, and other similar factors were also reasons why couples tied the knot. The top reasons couples file for divorce. Unexpectedly, a lack of family support was the leading cause of divorce. But there were a lot of other reasons for marriages to terminate, and the length of time a couple spent together was a factor in the reasons they decided to divorce. Rapidly divorcing couples often found they couldn't get along, which led them to end the marriage. As a matter of fact, in the first year of marriage, 59% of individuals who ended the union mentioned incompatibility as the reason. As time progressed, the absence of assistance from family members grew more problematic. For couples who decided to end their marriage between the 2nd and 8th years, it was the main cause. Finally, really significant concerns were the most common reasons for a long-term couple to divorce. After 9 years of marriage, adultery and a lack of closeness were the leading causes of divorce. Surveyed significance that led to getting a divorce. Lack of family support, 43%. Infidelity or extramarital affairs, 34%. Lack of compatibility, 31%. Lack of intimacy, 31%. Conflict and arguing, 31%. Stress of finance, 24%. Lack of commitment, 23%. Parenting differences, 20%. Marrying too young, 10%. Physical and/or emotional abuse, 3%. Fortunately, most people who have gone through a divorce think that their marriages could have been saved if they had behaved differently. Having a stronger grasp of commitment before being married could have prevented the collapse of their partnership, according to 63% of those who got a divorce. In addition, 56% indicated that they might have avoided a divorce if they had known the partner's values and principles better. By delaying marriage and starting a family for a longer period of time, almost 40% of respondents felt their marriages could have been salvaged. These blunders can teach married couples a thing or two. Those who have been through a divorce can also use this knowledge to their advantage when they start a new relationship. Numerous millions of people in the United States are impacted by divorce. Individuals and couples are able to make more educated decisions regarding their love relationships if they have a better awareness of the typical reasons for divorce as well as the common indicators of divorce. If you are divorced or are currently going through a divorce, just know that you can heal and recover from it. It is not the end of the world. Many before you have rebounded successfully. Thanks for watching Motivate My Marriage. Please, be sure to like, subscribe, and share.